Hey, welcome to Pat's Soundbytes IGTV. Keeping new music alive is what I do on the radio and now on video. Conducting live chats with the artists and learning the stories behind their latest release and also playing their new video. Special thanks to Dustin Hardman, the rep for Golden Robot Records, for coordinating and scheduling today's guest. Special thanks today to my sponsor, Go-Go Tuners, for all guitar players looking for a focus on ease of use, readability, durability, and accuracy. Look no further. The Go-Go Tuner is the choice of many touring professionals and a favorite of casual players. Go-Go's signature green you're in and red you're out screen makes tuning quick and easy. For more information, go to the website at gogotuners.com. Special thanks to WBXO Classic Rock Radio Redefined, allowing me to keep new music alive on the radio airways on the Pat Show every Sunday from 5 to 8 Eastern Standard Time. Only on WBXO Classic Rock Redefined. And a big thank you to Mr. Evan Balzer for allowing me to use his amazing instrumental that you're hearing right now. It's called Trails. To find out more incredible music by Evan, go to his website at evanbalzer.com. And my special guest, well, he's a founding member and lead guitarist of, I'm going to call it, Switzerland's #1 rock band, King Zebra. I'm talking Roman Lauer. Roman and the band getting ready to release an album called Survivors, coming out September 17th. And it rocks. They have just released their second single called Hot Cop Lady, which followed Wall of Confusion. And that track is killer. I'm going to play the video for that. We're going to talk to Roman about this great band, King Zebra, and a whole lot more right here on Pat's Soundbytes IGTV. Hey, live on Pat's Soundbytes IGTV, rocking the world today with great new music, keeping new music alive on the radio and on video, and that's what I do. And I got this cool cat from Switzerland. Check that out. Remember that band Crocus? Well, that was a long time ago. Fasten your seatbelts for King Zebra, founding member, lead guitarist, Roman Lauer. How are you, Roman?
I'm good, Pat. Thank you so much. And thanks for having us on your show.
Oh, man. Right behind me is a little cover of King Zebra's latest album. It's coming out on September 17th. It's called Survivors. Lots of Volkswagen, a little tornado. And we'll talk to Roman about that. My goodness. King Zebra, their second single off of Survivors, Hot Cop Lady, just came out on July 13th through Crusader Records, which is actually part of Golden Robot. And it's available on all platforms. But I encourage you to buy it because Roman can't sign Spotify. You got to buy it, have it in your hand when it all really comes out. And their first single, oh my God, which I just put on my Facebook page about an hour ago, Wall of Confusion, to promote my chat with you, and said to everybody, you got to check this out. This is like a killer. But anyway, congratulations. Good job, my friend.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
I mean, what I always start with, Roman, is tell me how you found your love for music and that you always knew that music would be your calling. Was it mom and dad? Was it watching Crocus? I don't know, catching the Scorpions? What was it for you that said, yeah, I think I want to grab a guitar and rock?
Yeah, indeed, it was dad, like bringing the musical part into our family. He was a banjo builder. So I own also a banjo, but I never played it actually. But I decided to play the guitar, which I stayed with, and it's been like from the early days. I started like listening to Guns N' Roses when I was really young, and I'm still pretty young. Like and it never stopped. Like I started, as I said, Guns N' Roses. I started also like in more like a punk era, like with Green Day and stuff. And my sound developed kind of like to the sound of the 80s, which I really dig now.
Are you able to, a lot of the bands like GNR get to Zurich or wherever in Switzerland that you're able to go and see these guys perform live?
Yeah, sure. I've seen them a couple of times. So when it's not pandemic times, all these bands stop by in Switzerland too.
I love that. I mentioned founding member when I was preparing my chat for you today. And man, I almost pissed myself. The band was formed in 2012. And tell me if I'm wrong, Roman, just correct me. And in 2013, the first album came out and it was titled Greatest Hits. Boy, I love that confidence. Did you get any greatest hits out of that?
Yeah, sure. And actually, we weren't lying, because we haven't had any better hits than that. It was all the songs we had by then. So we put it on the record, and it were the greatest hits for us at all.
That was cool. Well, I mean, I've heard the two tracks that are out there, and I go, I need to be. And I haven't heard I don't have the copy of the whole album, so I only heard Hot Cop Lady and Wall of Confusion, and I had a dig, and I said I got to listen to these guys. And did I not fall in love with She Don't Like My Rock and Roll, Like a Hurricane, Bad Idea? I went to your album Wild Wild Wild, Never Stop Trying. I mean, a killer 80s rock sound. All the songs are very well done lyrically, guitar-wise, very well produced. I'm like, where have I been? I've been asleep at the wheel here. Is that how you would describe the sound of the band? Is that what you're shooting for? More of an 80s rock with the influences like Guns N' Roses?
Yeah, for sure. And the sound, we used to have a different singer until 2017, and Eric, our lead singer now, he joined 2017, and we sounded a little different before that. And we invented, like we found ourselves new with this particular Eric vocal sound again, but it always was like this 80s influenced Aerosmith, Guns N' Roses, Motley Crue, like all these bands influenced sound.
Oh my God. I did read that you had Tom, and I did see a few videos with Tom, and I did see the difference. I mean, Eric, I don't know, there is a difference, but it still keeps your core together, if that makes any sense. It didn't really put you on a different path, but it brought a different diversity a little bit. But I think Eric kills it. I mean, Wall of Confusion and Hot Cop Lady. I mean, the vocals are killer. As I said, the guitar riffs, all radio friendly, all easy to understand, and awesome. So talk to me about Survivors. I love album covers. Of what was the idea is, hey, we survived, or was this done during COVID? Or talk to me on all of that, Roman, if you would.
Sure. Yeah, you name it. It was actually, that's the whole idea. The whole album was written during the pandemic, and it was like so turbulent times. We had shows canceled. We didn't know if we can go to Sweden where we recorded the album. So it was like that hurricane, like tornado kind of thing hitting us really hard. And we didn't know what the outcome will be, but we kept on working on the songs on the new album, and that's how it came out. And there wasn't any question what the album title will be. It had to be Survivors, and in these like turbulent times.
That is cool. Talk to me about the songwriting process. Are you I mean, you're a founding member. Are you one of the original songwriters? Do you come in with a guitar riff, or are you a lyricist, or how does that work for the band?
Yeah, I do actually all the instrumental parts with sketches. I'm not like a technician guy, which I don't record with Pro Tools or whatever. I just record it with my iPhone, and I send it to Eric, and he's like the lyricist. Like he's really putting all his emotions and really honest, like stuff that he really survived and lived through. He put it in there after I set up like a sketch for a song.
So the whole, I mean, you guys are just sending stuff back and forth. You're not in a studio because of the whole pandemic. Does everybody live in Switzerland for the most part?
Yeah, we all do live in Switzerland. Yes, Eric is originally from New Jersey.
Right, I read that, and I'm like, well,
yes.
okay, well,
yeah.
Maybe we need to get out of this country. Sometimes I wonder about that. Good for him. We'll have to ask him the next time. Wall of Confusion, and then you got Thunder Mothers, and I hope I don't ruin her name, Ganita Mancini, and wow, she added a cool component to it. What was the thought process of getting a female side of it?
That was actually funny enough. That song "Wall of Confusion" was the last song I wrote before we took off to Gothenburg, where we recorded the album, and it was like a week before we left. And Eric recorded some vocal sketches on it, and his girlfriend actually sang with him like a backing vocal kind of thing. So we thought about having a girl's voice on it, and arriving in Gothenburg, our producer Oscar Nielsen, he knew Guernica Mancini, the lead singer of Thunder Mother, and so he thought about getting her from Stockholm to Gothenburg to record like the part which Eric's girlfriend recorded on the sketch. And so that's how it's worked out then.
No, it's a killer, man. She does an awesome job. And it opened my eyes to her band. I'm like, who? I then listened to some of their tracks and I'm like, wow, man. What is the music scene like in Switzerland? They love, like I just talked to Martha, and sadly, in Poland, it's really tough for her for like heavy metal and rock. She really depends on Germany or the Czech Republic, even to just get to be played on the radio. Are you able to get your tracks played on the radio in Switzerland? And you guys known in Switzerland?
I think we are known in the scene, yes. But it's probably similar to Poland, because the scene in Switzerland and Switzerland at itself, it's really small. So we actually played all the venues, and we can't play there all the time. So the venues who play like rock and roll, hard rock and metal. And so we also try like to reach out to get to Germany, to Scandinavia. The market there is so much bigger. And so we try to hook up with the bands there, and we made some good connections in Sweden too.
Well, I got to talk to my man Klaus Miner. You guys got to open for the Scorpions.
Yeah, goodness.
Man. Those guys, you guys and those guys would be an excellent combination. I mean that. I think that
would be like a dream come true.
Well, look, my dream came true. I interviewed them, and they put my interview on their website.
Really?
So
nice.
I'm like, all good. I can't wait for the new album so I get to talk to them again. But you guys need to open for them. That would be awesome. And then come to the States. Have you played in the States before?
No, unfortunately not.
Right?
No, we didn't play in the States, but absolutely we're gonna do that, because also like Eric has his whole family still in New Jersey, and he's got a lot of friends there, and we got some like friends, bands there. I don't know if you know Wild Street, for example. That's label mates. So we hooked up with them, and the case is clear. Like we have to play in the States.
Yeah, I mean, I know the two guys from Alice Cooper, Tommy Hendrickson. Tommy, I think, is in Switzerland, and then Ryan Roxy, I think, is in Sweden, or one of them. And I get to see them every year when they come on tour with Alice Cooper. I don't know.
Yeah, we know.
You know, Tommy?
I know Tommy Hendrickson. I know Tommy Hendrickson as well. Like, and he's one of the best friends of Eric, of our singer. So we meet once in a while here in Switzerland.
Yeah, cool. Tommy's a New Yorker. We get
Yeah, I
to
know.
I get to see him, like I said, on stage with Alice Cooper. Talk to me about this second single, "Hot Cop Lady." Somebody get pulled over, and a gorgeous girl came out, said, "License, please."
That's absolutely, that's the story. Like that's a real story which happened like to Eric, to our singer. And you can't imagine, like, Eric, the oldest guy in the band, he's like, the stuff always happens to him, not to one of us guys. So there was actually, he got pulled over because I don't know what, maybe no, I can't tell, no. But
Probably speeding, maybe speeding.
yeah,
Going too fast.
let's say it was speeding.
Right.
So he got pulled over, and it was a really beautiful girl. And that's he immediately after that he called me and he told me the story, and he said like, "Oh my God, I got these lyrics for that, and it just happened to me. You got to write any like music for it." And it took like 2 or 3 days, and we got the song "Hot Cop Lady."
It wasn't, "Hey, I need money. Come bail me out."
Yeah.
Roman, bring your guitar while you're at it. Speaking of guitars, Roman, that's pretty cool about your dad building banjos. I'm not a musician, but a lot of my listeners always ask, when you got a guitarist, ask what kind of guitar they play. They play a Strat, they play a Fender, a Gibson. What's your go-to guitar, Roman?
I play Gibson. I play Les Paul and Explorer. So that's my 2 stage guitars. But I got a couple of other guitars which I love to play, like for them also in the studio. Like I have a Kramer. It's all like humbucker guitars, like the more like the heavy distortion sound we're looking for. And amp wise, I play like EVH. I loved Eddie Van Halen, and so that's the gear I use like for amps, EVH.
What kind of strings do you use? You use heavy gauge or light?
I use the heavy bottom and light top, and that's because we play not in standard tuning. We play on D flat, on E flat. It's called, yeah, E flat.
You have your own pedal board and stuff like that you can step on and get different sounds out of.
Sure, yes, I got a carbon copy analog delay, and I got a tube screamer in front of the amp. And what else do I get? I get a Phase 90 phaser, but that's pretty much it. Yeah.
When are you gonna grab the banjo and put that on a
Oh
track?
man, I don't know.
Cool. Dad, come here for a minute. Hold on a second.
Yeah, first of all, I had to know how to play it. It has like 5 strings, and one string just goes in the middle of the neck. I don't know why. I don't know why they didn't put it like all the way up the neck.
Is it that different to play banjo can play guitar or bass?
Yeah, absolutely. It's like different tunings and different, like how do you say, the
fingering, the picking?
Fingering, yeah, and the picking too. Like you pick it with 3 fingers, and you get little things on your fingers.
Right. Oh yeah,
you pick it
little,
with.
yeah, yes. Was your dad ever in a band?
Yeah, he was in bands, like, but just small local bands. He rather built the banjos and didn't play it. So that was his thing.
Cool. I like that. So we got the release of the album coming out. Are you doing, well, let me ask you, is it a full album or an EP? Is it a full album, Roman?
It's a full album, yeah, with 10 songs on it.
Okay. So is the thought maybe every month or so put out another single before September 17th?
Actually, no. Actually, now it's gonna be the whole album September 17th. Okay. But we start with the pre-order and pre-save on August 17th.
Okay.
And until September, we got a couple of surprises, which I don't want to tell all them. So, but just stay tuned. The next couple of weeks going to be really interesting. And we got some good surprises.
I like that. And you can go to check out Roman and the guys on their website, kingzebra.ch. They're on Facebook, King Zebra Band. They're on Instagram, King Zebra. And obviously, I'm sure you can go to all the digital platforms, Spotify and all that. But again, I encourage everybody to buy it. You can probably go to Golden Robot Records as well, or Crusader Records, and purchase, pre-order. Can you get a bundle, Roman, like a T-shirt, a photo, and a CD or so? And is it going to be vinyl as well as maybe a CD?
There is going to be a vinyl, but the release of the vinyl is going to be later, because now in the pandemic, all the like suppliers, they have really hard time like to get all the vinyl stuff together. So we got a 9-month like thing before we get the vinyl. So it's going to be a little delayed, but we're going to release it then again.
That is cool. What's on your bucket list, my friend? What's on your bucket list musically? If you had a chance to play with someone, be in a band for a day, write a song, open for the Scorpions, what's on your bucket list?
Opening for the Scorpions is one of the top 5 for sure.
You out there with Rudolph and Matthias there jamming away, man.
Oh man, that's like I get goosebumps already.
I have it written down. I will definitely
man.
I will tag you. You become a friend of mine. I will tag you after my chat with Klaus, because what a super guy, man. I mean, I was pinching myself. I'm like, is this really happening? I'm talking to Klaus, and then he put it on their website. That is awesome. That is cool. Well, that's good. Any thought of a video for High Cop Lady? Don't you want to get dragged out of the car and be on the roof and have some gorgeous girl, go through your pockets and pull out a guitar?
You know what, Pat? A video for Hot Cup Lady is one of the surprises coming in the next few weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to...
absolutely no worries. But now you know what you can look for.
I will definitely look for it. It would be a good thing. Well, my man, it's called Survivors. It comes out September 17th. Again, go to all the digital platforms, but I encourage everybody to buy it. I love everything that you guys have done, and my door is always open. We are going to add you to the rotation. Hot Cop Lady and Wall of Confusion. Oh, what a great track. Oh, my. Gotta see you guys live. Roman, I hope you enjoyed the crazy chat with me, as well as I have had a blast.
Absolutely, Pat. Thank you so much.
Time to rock a little King Zebra right here in New York on Pat Soundbytes with this cool Switzerland #1 rock band. How's that? Crocus is gone, so we got to make King Zebra #1 in the world here on Pat Soundbytes. Go out and buy it. Time for a little World of Confusion. Yeah!
Yeah! Woo!
No, jag menar alltså den